pretty simple, Willie. The PACT Act is a bill designed to give veterans the health care they need who've been exposed to burn pits and other toxins, leading all the way back to Agent Orange and the Vietnam War. And their benefits had been denied because they hadn't been able to be service connected. So veterans were getting cancers and lung diseases and all kinds of other immunological responses and immune disorders. And it wasn't being covered in their health care and benefits, and they were dying, and their families were going bankrupt and struggling. And so this bill addresses those things. And by the way, has already passed. It passed on June 16th, 84-14 in the Senate. And there was a technical glitch in it that was blue slipped by the House. It was just one sentence about rural medical practices being utilized by the VA so that veterans who live far away from a big facility could also access that type of specialized care. That's the only thing that the House fixed. So that's where it stands. But if I could, Will, I want to address the talking point that the Republican senators, and I've started to see it bubble up, and it's just not true. They're suggesting that a budgetary gimmick was inserted into the bill at midnight by the dirty Dems that somehow is a Trojan horse to $400 billion of spending that has nothing to do with veterans. I'm assuming that they will be spending it on pronoun commercials that they'll be running 24/7 on everybody's televisions to indoctrinate people. It's just not true. And that's really the crucial point of this. And I want to make sure that people are able to recognize that.
Well, yeah, John, to that point, Senator Toomey, we reached out to him again this morning and heard back. They direct us to the statement, which is exactly what you're talking about. I'll just read a quote. He says, Senator Toomey of Pennsylvania, it's wrong to use a veterans bill to hide a $400 billion unrelated slush fund. The Senate could have fixed this weeks ago, and we can still fix it now. We can very quickly amend the PACT Act to remove this budget gimmick without reducing spending on veterans in the underlying bill by a single penny. He says this isn't about not giving money to veterans. It's about making sure they get all the money that's in this bill.
Okay, this is nonsense. And, you know, Ted Cruz said the same thing yesterday. This is a budgetary gimmick. A gimmick, or as it's also known, how they pay for the bill. But here's how you know they're lying. And God forgive me, I'm not going to say because their mouths are moving. All those Republicans that are saying, oh, this budgetary gimmick that was put in there, it's how the bill is paid for. And it was in the bill. This is how the bill was paid for. This is how it was paid for when it came out of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, unanimously, bipartisan, on June 16th, when Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley and all those other Republicans voted 84-14 to pass this bill. This is how it was paid for. This was not inserted by the House. This was not inserted by Democrats at the last minute. This is the provision of how the bill was paid for on June 16th when they passed it 84-14. So nothing changed. The only change that the House made was a constitutional issue. It was one sentence. And I don't want this to be one of those conversations where you go, well, let's just leave it here and, you know, we'll check it out. I want you to fact check that while I'm sitting here. Did Ted Cruz and all those other Republicans who voted yes on this bill and then switched their vote to no, was that the provision of how the bill was paid for when they voted yes? Now, Toomey, on the other hand, he's been against this all along, so at least he's been a consistent dick. But this is nothing new. This is how it was paid for. The fix in the House was a tiny constitutional provision. This is the same bill that they passed. And by the way, all that nonsense that Toomey says about $400 billion of a slush fund that opens the door to that possibility. You know who can close that door? The Senate and the House, because they have the power of appropriation. So there is no $400 billion slush fund. And if he was against slush funds, maybe he wouldn't have voted for the $60 to $70 billion overseas operations contingency fund that they vote for every year, above and beyond the Defense Department spending. They always have money for the war. with no guardrails and no oversight. But all of a sudden, they get religion on a health care bill for veterans. And I'll say this, the most despicable part of this whole thing is watching on the Senate floor, Ted Cruz fist bumping and then patting each other on the back when they blocked this bill. Josh Hawley and Pat Toomey celebrating their victory over veterans with cancer. Way to go, guys. You finally handed it to big veteran with cancer. Well done. They're lying about the provision that they're talking about. They're trying to make it sound dangerous. The whole place down there is a shell game of mandatory and discretionary spending. It's how they do everything. They move things into different buckets whenever it suits them, and they always move it around. This spending provision was in the bill when they passed it on June 16th. It wasn't a gimmick inserted by Democrats. It was the way the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee paid for the bill, and it came out of that committee unanimously. I have no idea why they flipped their vote. Rick Scott's on Twitter saying it's because of this gimmick. John Cornyn's on Twitter saying it's because they were supposed to get a vote on 2 amendments and they never got it. So I'll issue this challenge to Pat Toomey. Put your amendment on the floor of the Senate, give it a 60-vote threshold, just like you made the veterans have a 60-vote threshold on your cloture vote. And if you win it, great, you win it, and that's how it's done. But if you lose it, like you lost it on June 16th, pass this bill and let it done. And right now there's a vigil on the Capitol steps. Burn Pits 360 and Rosie Torres and Tim Jensen from Grunt Style are doing a watch. They are going to stay on the Capitol steps until this vote on Monday. All day, all night. If anybody's around there, bring them a juice box. Because I don't know if you know this, Washington, D.C. is a hellhole. And it's 180 degrees now.
Paul, you have been talking about burn pits for years. Every time over the last decade, at least, I'd reach out to you and say, hey, what are we missing on veterans? What should we be talking about? Burn pits, burn pits, burn pits. So for people, again, who haven't been familiar with this issue the way you've been leading on it, what exactly is the problem? Where did this start? And what are some of the impacts, the deadly impacts that our veterans are feeling from it?
Well, here we go again, Willie. I think I came on your show to first talk about this maybe 18 years ago. It's pretty straightforward. In the military, when we deployed, they take all kinds of waste, everything from military waste to medical waste to plastic. They put it in a giant hole and they burn it. They set it on fire, like the image you see on your screen. And we, millions of us, sat around and breathed that crap in for over a decade. I was around burn pits in Kuwait. I was around them in Iraq. And now we're getting sick. Many of our friends have already died. Many of our friends are dying right now. And I think John is thankfully jumping in yet again. But we've been here before. We had to go through the same crap for the Zadroga bill after 9/11. I'm also a 9/11 first responder and was exposed down there. If we didn't have John blow that up, it wouldn't have passed. Then we had the extension. John had to come in again and blow it up, so it passed. And here we are again. And we were also here in 2014 when we had the Clay Hunt SAVE Act for veterans facing suicide. And there was one lone senator who played the same kind of nonsense games, Tom Coburn. He held it up single-handedly. So it's the same playbook. And now it's Senator Pat Toomey, who's a coward. He is not a champion for fiscal responsibility. He's a jackass. He's a power-hungry dude in a suit who's trying to play games with our lives. So our friends are dying, and he's sitting in the air conditioning in a suit playing nonsense political games, and it has to stop. He has to be shamed into oblivion. So I don't have to come on again with Jon Stewart in a couple of years for another veterans bill to name one U.S. senator who is single-handedly stopping maybe the most common-sense legislation in Washington.
Hey, John, it's Jonathan Lemire. Can you give us a sense as to how many veterans right now are impacted by illnesses, by cancers, by other diseases or disorders that they picked up because of these burn pits? So therefore, how many people right now are not getting the medical care they perhaps need because of this Republican inaction?
Well, there's tens of thousands. I mean, look, there's, as Paul will tell you, the 3.5 million veterans that were in theater in Iraq and Afghanistan were all exposed to these toxic chemicals. But this bill also deals with Agent Orange issues that haven't been cleaned up for the Vietnam War. Look, every bill that's going on here stands on the shoulders of the work that the Vietnam veterans did to try and get their illnesses from Agent Orange recognized. Every war that we fight, there are no limits on what we will spend to prosecute that war. There are no limits on what we will spend on the weapon systems and on the toys. And in every war, when the veterans come back and they have to face the consequences of that fight, suddenly Congress is looking through their pants and their couches and they can't find the change. So this has been going on since this all, since we began prosecuting these wars. So there are millions of veterans who will be affected. Everybody's immune system is different, but a toxic wound is an IED that goes off in your body 5 years, 7 years, 10 years later. They've made great advances on traumatic brain injury, on post-traumatic stress, obviously on corrective surgeries for amputees and adaptive rehabilitation. Toxic exposure is the one area that has been ignored. This bill finally addresses all that. And again, I beg of you, please check and announce on your show that the funding provision, that is the way this bill is paid for, is exactly as it was when the Senate passed it 84-14 on June 16th, because they're lying that this is a gimmick that's been thrown in there. It's a talking point, and it has to be knocked down.